Getting leads is hard, but closing them is even harder. If we look at the stats, most research puts the lead to sale rate at roughly 10% to 15%. Now, as salespeople, we know that time is our most valuable resource, and every minute spent on a lead that's not going to convert is a minute wasted. That's why qualifying your leads is crucial. By asking the right questions, you can quickly determine whether a lead is a good fit for your product or service and move on to the next one if they're not. But with so many questions to ask, where do you start? In this video, I'm going to share with you the 35 best sales qualifying questions that I've found to be the most effective in helping me close more deals in less time. Let's dive right into it. What is a sales qualifying question? If you've been in sales for any amount of time, you've likely heard the term qualifying question thrown around. In short, a qualifying question is a strategic inquiry designed to help you determine whether or not a lead is a good fit for your product or service. When you ask the right qualifying questions over the phone or in an email, you can quickly assess whether or not your lead has the budget, need, purchasing authority, or timeline to buy. If the answer to any of those questions is no, then you can move on to the next lead without wasting any more of your time. Based on the statistics we mentioned earlier, it follows that around 80% of so your leads won't be a good fit for your product or service. But that's okay. The goal is to find the ones who will ultimately convert into a sale right now. First, we want to determine if our product or service is even something your lead can use. You can ask these questions to get that out of the way up front. Can you tell me more about your company and what you do? What challenges is your organization currently facing? How does your company prioritize which ones to tackle first? Has your organization dealt with these issues before? How did you resolve them? Why aren't you looking for a solution now? Why are you searching for a solution now? Could our product help you overcome your current challenges? What are your goals for the next year? Have you used a similar service to ours in the past? Are you looking for a product like ours? How did you hear about us? What features are you looking for in a product? Now, after figuring out if they'd be a good fit for your product or service, it's time to find out if they can afford it. What's your budget for this? Have you set aside any funds specifically for this product? What's your expected return on investment for a service like this one? Do you know the average amount that you've spent on similar services in the past? What percentage of your overall budget are you able to allocate to this product? What's the maximum amount that you're prepared to spend on this product without exceeding your budget? Are there any other expenses associated with this service that we should be aware of? What's your preferred payment schedule? Are there any limitations or restrictions on how you can allocate your budget? How will you measure the success of a product like ours? Have you received any quotes or proposals from other vendors? And what factors are most important to you in selecting a vendor for this product? Finally, we want to find out if the person we're talking to has the authority to pull the trigger so we can close the deal. Can you tell me who else is involved in the decision-making process? What's your role in the decision-making process for this company? Can you tell me who's ultimately responsible for signing off on this purchase? Are there any other stakeholders who we need to involve in this discussion? Can you walk me through how your organization handles decision making? You might also want to ask some high-value questions to figure out how close you are to a sale, if you need to categorize a number of leads and decide which ones are a priority. Does your company urgently need our product? Can you share how soon you'd like to resolve this challenge? Are there any deadlines or milestones coming up for your organization that we should be aware of? How long did it take the last time your company purchased a similar product? When do you expect that you'll have room in the budget for our product? When are you ready to purchase a service like ours and start using the solution? And there you have it, my top 35 sales qualifying questions that will help you close more deals in less time. Remember, asking the right questions is the key to qualifying your leads effectively and efficiently so your sales pipeline is as smooth as possible.